everybody, we are back in action today. It's Saturday. We're going to have Q2 coming up, followed by race 1. Right now we're just doing final preparation of the bike, getting our fuel level set, and we're going to roll out to the hot pit area and do warm up, put the bike on the warmers, and it's going to be our first session of the day. So this one's only 30 minutes, so we're going to have to make the best time possible in this because we've got a relatively long lap here, and in-lap and out-lap take up a lot of time. So we're going to go out and do a short run, come in, make some changes, put our Q tire on and go. So all that's coming up.
Better. I had a moment on the front and the tight left-hander back there folded and then came back.
Okay.
Like edge grip is on the front.
Still go more in that direction?
It's better than it was as far as the pitch goes.
Yeah.
But now like in slow corners it's like not great.
Okay.
Well, not terrible, but I had a moment on the front.
Would you want to keep going in that direction?
I would say so, just nothing drastic.
Is it bad on the brakes? Is it good on the brakes?
It's good on the brakes.
Then we should keep going then.
Another mistake there on the brakes for Charlie Forrest, but this time he manages to keep it on 2 wheels. But looks like he's struggling a little bit, Charlie Forrest, as you can probably hear behind me. The 2 Ducatis, Maurice Barton and Josh Herring, they are going back out on the circuit together. So all Ducatis in the trackside and watching
Rip it up! Nice job, nice job. Good job, man. It's not too late. We can still make it better time. We're only 0.2 off in the first sector. Spin up.
Spin and up more like
early.
initially. Yeah.
All right, yep.
And then it's pretty damn good through here. Like I can get it through there pretty well. I switched up my downshift instead of, because I actually saw Javi do it. Instead of doing the down 1 here before 7, I'm now doing it down before 8.
Okay.
Just because I feel like
Helps it flow better?
It just flows better.
Okay,
yeah.
yep.
Here, dropping down the hill, I'm still hesitant. Like, it just feels like I get up over the top of the left-hander, I go raw, up 2, and then dropping down the hill, it's aggressive. Like
What is?
The drop, like the, not G out, but like when you drop down that hill, it's just aggressive.
What are you feeling that could like
rigid. The bike just feels
the bike feels stiff right
Yeah,
now.
stiff. And then it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll keep chipping away, man. I mean, honestly, I think we're going to keep making improvements every session.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, going faster every time.
Yep.
everybody else is going really fast too. Like
The level's crazy this year.
Yeah.
The level's crazy. We'll keep improving, man. No worries. You're doing a good job.
no, it's good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
To a good cause. Right now, the difference here at COTA compared to some of the circuits that we go to is that they have garages, and you will have heard if you've been watching Mike on the Bike over the last couple of years, as you talk quite a lot of reference to the fact that in a lot of circuits here in America, they don't have garages, they utilise everything in the paddock. So for here, this weekend, it's actually my first time at COTA, never been here before. It feels a little bit more familiar to me, the fact that
experience as to what the tires are going to do. Maybe the tire going tomorrow, depending on what's available, and definitely going to be a different race.
Yeah, no question. We know Matthew has a pace, and we didn't want to see the championship get shut down like this way it did today. But that said, it has shut the championship up. And for Jake Lewis, it's a tremendous win for him and that team. You know,
A couple laps and, last lap and a half, put his head
Well, we'll
down.
see what he says and build from there.
A little bit of the lead, and I think Josh there the last
He
lap,
faded, but then he came back. It'll be interesting to understand why, you know?
He's
I know
had too
that's
much
what
to
he
lose
asked
at that point to try to go for the
Yeah.
win. But Josh Herring is such a good racer. He's been off the pace from Cameron, and he knows what he has to do in the race, and that's get up front and try to control the pace.
Okay, that's a wrap on day, first race day, Saturday. We got through our first race. Bit of a challenge. We had a pretty decent setup on the motorcycle, for sure made some changes there, but our rider Ben had a really strange issue where his feet got super hot on the motorcycle. So, and not just one side or the other, like thought we, might have been an exhaust thing, but it, for whatever reason, both of his feet got really hot, got blistered during the race, and was just a huge distraction for him. So from lap 6 onward, the pace fell off quite a bit, and our performance suffered a bit as a result. So that's something we're going to have to try to find a solution for in terms of ergonomic adjustments and also just his gear, trying to figure out a way to sort this out. So that's something we're working on. We did make some setup changes to the bike. We're going to make the thing a little less physical to ride, just to try to help him there, just so he doesn't have to load his feet as much for tomorrow, which is going to be a huge challenge given that we have warm-up session in the morning, race 2 shortly thereafter, and then race 3 shortly after that. So it's going to be a super busy day tomorrow. Probably going to be a really tough day for Ben with it being hot and having feet that are pretty blistered up, but we'll get through it. He's a tough guy, and I know for sure he wants to do well on this thing. So it's going to cause us all to be on our A game. So in a way, it's a good thing, but it's going to be a whole set of unique challenges. So yeah, we're just wrapping everything up. Martin's been doing a great job of keeping the bike nice and dialed in. A lot of work to keep this thing in the window that it needs to be in. So we're just wrapping up, staying here until 8, 9 o'clock at night most days, it seems like, just grinding on these motorcycles. At least they're having a huge concert here at the track tonight. There's like a bunch of Rob Zombie and all these other rock artists are playing, so at least we've got some entertainment to watch in the background. So tomorrow we're gonna come in, we've got a warm up, we're gonna test some setup changes. That's gonna be the first thing that we do, and hopefully we're really happy with that, and we can make maybe some minor adjustments from there, and then we're going straight into race 2 and 3. So we'll see you then.
Look like you're about to go race flat track.
All right, so we are getting ready for race 1. It's Sunday here. We've completed our warm-up. We made a setup change to the bike that helped, but we're going to go another step in that direction, get the bike a little bit easier for Ben to steer. His feet are for sure in pain today. We'll probably show you that later on. He's got some blisters that are pretty bad. Apparently, actually has some burns there. So we've wrapped our exhaust. We'll show you that later just to try to mitigate some of the heat. We're hoping that helps, but it's just an unusual situation. So we're doing the best we can. We've kind of altered the ducting a little bit on the bodywork to help minimize hot air in that area, but we won't really know how well it's going to work until this race. Moving on to the bike, we've made some strategy changes, electronic stuff, a little bit of traction control adjustments in a handful of sectors where he's having a hard time getting the bike to turn with the rear tire. And again, mostly chassis setup to just get the bike to steer with less bar input, and less foot input. You know, the idea is just to make it a little bit less energy consuming for him to ride, make the bike feel a little less heavy. So yeah, all that's coming up. We're getting ready to race. I think we're on track in about 30 minutes, and we'll see how this one goes. I think it's going to be good.
You're actually a racer yourself, so let's also talk about that, because people will say, oh, he's a test rider, but what's he done? I mean, you actually have a pretty decent pedigree behind you. I mean, just explain to the fans what you've done. You've raced a World Championship.
Championship in Korea, and I'll do the Max Grand Prix next year, so I'll do a little road race this year. That's it. Congratulations today. I also want to say, really sad today. Salvador has passed away, and he was actually a really nice guy. And I even had the chance to dance with him at one point in his life, so it's a real shame. So, RIP.
Yeah, absolutely. Echo those sentiments. We're going to stop talking, so we've got a couple of minutes. You can get your ladders and everything. We're going to watch this bike going out. As I said, we are going to be going around the paddock in a little while as well. Jamie and Borja will also be talking once this bike gets going. Let's just watch then, as we didn't actually see the full setup yesterday. We kind of caught the tail end as Finn went out on the circuit, but you're now watching a little bit of history here as Finn Chapman, the official test rider and CAD designer, gets ready. And he said yesterday that he was a little bit nervous, and suddenly he had a big smile on his face when he came back in yesterday. Got a few laps under his belt, the helmet going on there, the final few adjustments from Phoenix down there, the tyre warmers on here. It really is a trick motorcycle. As I said, I've ridden a few motorcycles over the years, but this really is a work of art. It's proper aerodynamics, fully adjustable. It's got the full dual suspension on the back there as well. And as I said, Finn is a little bit taller than me. I'm about 5 feet 10 inches tall, and he's more than capable of getting himself tucked in. So if you are just joining us on MotoAmerica, my name is Michael Hill.
All right, we are getting ready to do race 3. We had to pull in during race 2 due to same issue, heat in the feet. What we've done for this one is further try to adjust some stuff on the bike with the bodywork to try to get heat away from the rider's foot. And Cody Wyman was super cool and came through and at the last minute with a pair of SuperTech R boots, which use an inner booty design that separates the inner part from the outer part. We're hoping that's going to create a bit of a thermal barrier from the super hot temperatures that are obviously causing this blistering issue. So we're going to try that. We've actually got some dry ice in these now just to try to pre-chill them a little bit. Thank you very much, Blake, for that. So yeah, it's right now we're kind of we're in a difficult situation because it's damage control. You know, Ben's already got some injuries to his feet from this burning thing, and you know, everything on the bike is normal. This is basically very similar spec to what we had last year. So we're just trying to do damage control and try to come up with creative solutions to this problem. So we're gonna try these. Race 3, we'll see how it goes.
Did they warm up?
What do you mean? Oh yeah, I mean they're still cold. That's the the booty.
I took your boots down to negative 110. I don't want to burn them. So.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
I have one more block if you want.
Okay. Now we should be okay.
Okay. If you want to go colder.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Wait, Kelly.
I'm Flo.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Points difference at 9 points we're talking about. So as of this race, there's 75 points on.
I'm gonna stay back, man. You're an animal.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was a good start.
Original brake positions. Once this red flag period is over, any work can be done on the bikes that need to be done. You just can't change the tires.
Yeah, and sometimes you can talk about how hot it is. You kind of get a kind of.
Is it better or worse from the last one?
I think better.
Okay.
Better.
I can. Does it feel like it's still getting in there as much as you want?
I just still lose in that the sector 3, and I like.
Does it feel like it's getting deep enough in there, the front?
Yeah, I feel like it is.
It's setting low enough. You just don't like the feedback you're getting from the
It's
front?
just like on the side of the tire. It's like it's better than it was.
Okay. Quick change. All right, so we had a red flag due to Ezra Bovier's engine failing on the Shy-V BMW. We're going to do a restart, 10 laps, so shorten race distance by 2 laps. Original grip positions, that's going to be coming up.
I'm going to be doing a little bit more. That doesn't happen when you go for a quick start procedure. It's going to be 10 laps. It's going to be pretty much about laps. We're going to go from short to heavy.
So we've wrapped up the day. We got through race 3. We actually found a really bizarre solution. It turned out it was the boots.
Yes. Yeah. We. I mean, like I said, honestly, a really weird situation for yesterday's race and then this morning's race. And there's nothing that I don't like more than pulling in early from a race as a rider. But I mean, the race this morning was tough, but we made that change for the afternoon's race. And while it wasn't perfect, just from the damage was already done, it was a lot better. And honestly, otherwise than that, the bike was great. I mean, all weekend, like I really do feel like we made steps with the bike, which is great, feedback for going forward, moving into the future. We ended race 3 9th, and we're top Yamaha for race 3, so that's something to take away from the weekend. And like I said, these guys did a great job of giving me the bike that I needed. Other circumstances aside, like honestly, the bike was there the entire weekend, so. I know that I've got more in the tank. I know that the bike's got more in the tank. I'm glad that we ended it on a more positive note for the weekend. Everything's still shiny, everything's still clean, so that's a massive positive as well. But I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was ups and downs. I think I always look at racing as an ongoing problem-solving exercise, and that was just a weird problem to solve.
Right. Yeah.
So,
it was. Yeah.
The pace wasn't bad. I feel like we can for sure. It's not a Yamaha track. I think if we go to some other places, we'll we can do better. And I'm ready to do it again. So
yeah, that's what I mean. Again, not to boost your guys, what you guys already know, but they really did give me the bike that I needed. So I would love to see this in another track where, it suits that bike really well, because we know we can do it other tracks too.
We'll bring an extra pair of boots.
Yeah, we'll bring an extra pair of boots. There will be pictures included, because it's not one of those circumstances where like my feet just got hot. Like,
no, they're
it really.
We'll show you. Yeah, this is it was bad. It was bad. Medical. There was a recommendation not to get back on the bike. So I'm glad we did it. Yeah, I'm glad we did it too. Because honestly, we wouldn't have known if we didn't try, and that was both of our philosophies the whole time. So you never know. And like I said, happy that we were able to end the last race. Yeah, for sure. Well, awesome. Yeah, we just bumped into him actually. There was like a flight issue. We got a flow, and everybody's here at the gas station. We're at a gas station, yeah. Yeah, kind of a coincidence, but he had to leave early to make a flight, so really glad we just bumped into each other and got to do this weekend. So, yeah, I think we're gonna we'll get back and regroup, and we'll try and talk and figure out if I'm gonna do this again, because I know I want another crack. I know you want. Yeah, I'm already chopping at the bit. Like I said, I'll bring up spare boots, and yeah, we're good to go. Thanks, man. All right, so we're back at the shop. We've had a successful trip to and from, no major issues traveling. A few little bumps in the road at the track on the first day, which is to be expected, but overall we're really happy with the results we got and the progress that we made with the motorcycle, and for sure we'll be building on that. We're not gonna be doing New Jersey this time. It was all kind of came together late, so the big focus now is going through our motorcycles, preparing some updates and things like that, and planning and preparing for 2025, which for sure we're gonna have a plan to be very involved. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this one. I do wanna give our dear Eleanor a shout out, because she drove all the way to Austin from here, which we're in Western North Carolina. She drove straight through except for only stops for fuel, and then did the same thing on the way back. So she drove about, including the drives to the track once we were there, about 45 hours in less than a week. So just want to say thanks for that. That's a crazy sacrifice, and I'm really glad I didn't have to do that and Martin didn't have to do that. It helped us do our jobs really well, so thank you, Eleanor. And that's going to be it for this one. We're going to have some more updates really soon, because we're going to be continuing to improve and work on this motorcycle, and then we'll share with you guys updates about our racing as soon as we have them. So thanks for coming along. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.